What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I'm hoping everybody's having a beautiful day. Hey, yo, check this out. We're going to give people opportunity to get up in here first. Don't know, but we're going to give people opportunity to get up in here first. But we got some stuff we're going to talk about today. First thing I want to talk about is, so I've been getting a lot of alerts about a video that we put up the other day. I had some individuals coming into the chat or whatever. Pardon my voice also. So I had some individuals coming into the comment section of a video that I put up about Afrika Bambaataatt. And they was apparently, and I do not know whether this is true or not, but I do want to have this conversation because if this is true, this is, I think this is something that we really need to look at and pay attention to and have a little bit of history on this particular matter also and on this particular subject. And that's what they might be talking about. They might not be talking about anything that was recently created. With that being said, I also want to talk about the situation that's going on with Trippie Red. So I want to have that conversation this morning. For everybody that don't know, Trippie Red's tour bus was shot up the other day. Not the tour bus, apparently. Trippie Red was not on the bus either. I just want to be clear on this. As far as I know with the information in which I have, Trippie Red was not on the he was not on the bus. Apparently, after the concert, the people who were like, you know, the grips or whatever, I don't know what the fuck. For everybody that don't know what a grip is, that's the individual, I think that's the guy that like hold shit. So you gotta be strong. It's like you gotta like hold the boom mic and shit like that. I think that's what a grip is. If I'm wrong, please somebody lets me know. So I'm about to do roll call in a minute. I'm just letting everybody get an opportunity to comment that wanna get a shout out this morning. So we're gonna wait, we're gonna let roll call, we're gonna call roll call in about another minute or two. But check this out. So that's a whole nother conversation. And the reason why that's a real important conversation is let's just understand that there's a lot of things that go on in rap and in music that is real that we don't know whether it's real or not. And this might have just been an indicator that a beef that exists might be a little bit more than what we think it is. Or maybe this is the old beef coming back. Maybe it wasn't supposed to be shooting at Trippie Red. Maybe they thought it was somebody else's boat. Who the fuck know? Anyway, let me put something in the chat real quick, and then we're gonna get on this conversation. Also, after we get about 30 minutes in, I'm gonna be reflecting and commenting on y'all guys' comments or whatever the case is. So just so everybody know. Hold on. Let me do something real quick. All right, copy. All right. Let's do roll call real quick. What up, Black Cuddy? Salute to the Black Spades. He says, where's the notifications? I have zero idea. Yo, I'm near this grade. I'm put this phone away. I have zero. I'm concerned and worried and shit. I have zero idea. I just want to be clear on this. All of the ideas about your notifications, I have zero ideas. What you can do is turn your notifications off and then turn your notifications back on again. And then upon doing that, you may be able to get your notifications back. Also, remember, there are levels to notifications, everybody. You could be notified occasionally or you could be notified every time. Always make sure that if you want to be notified every time for a channel, make sure that you hit all. So, every once in a while, you have to go back to any of these channels that you really like and make sure that the all is still on, because for whatever the reason it is, every so often on YouTube and probably on most social media platforms, when they do updates, I'm assuming that this is when this happens. When they do updates, sometimes you could be taken or your account could be affected, whereas you might have notifications on for a channel, but since they did the update, you know, some of your notifications got reset or got turned off or whatever the case is. Anyway. So, just so you know. Who else we got up in here? Salute to the Black Spades. What up, Hector Cruz? This is Morning Frost fam. Rainy day. Salute to all. Salute, my brother. You already know what it is. What up, Monica Kendra Whitehead? Okay. How you doing, baby girl? What up, Stilo Facts? Problematic. Also, I just want to say this, Monica Kendra Whitehead. You've been giving a lot of face over there on Instagram lately. Boom. You've been killing it. Let's go. I see the progress. I don't care what anybody else is talking about. I see the progress and I'm proud of you, baby girl. Let's go. It's not about changing the way you look. It's about creating a whole new lifestyle. And you've already created that lifestyle for you. And since you've created that lifestyle, now the way in which you looking is changing, and probably also the way in which you're feeling internally is changing. I'm just here for all that. Thank you for allowing me to be on this journey with you, because I check your page. What up, Problematic? What up, Rule? Don't nobody see them dots. Jones, how you doing, my brother? Shout out to BBN Network putting our Cash App up. Shout out to, like that is it to me. What up, New York Nikki? She says, good morning, positive vibes for us. BBN family, positive vibes. What up, 300? He says, sup, froze. All right, so I want to say a couple of things real quick, right? I want to just be extremely clear and transparent on a few things. I don't want there to be a misunderstanding or a misinterpretation. I know it is a factual comment when somebody says that Afrika Bambaataatt has had videos taken off of the internet and he's had YouTube content deleted. This is a factual comment. These are facts. So nowhere in this video or in any other video when we discuss this am I saying that this has never happened. I just want to be clear on this. I'm just saying this right now. The point in which I want to make is somebody hit me up the other day and said Afrika Bambaataatt is having videos removed. And I thought about something for a second. Listen, I thought about something for a second. Do y'all remember before Afrika Bambaataatt really was having videos removed? Does anybody remember who was making those videos that Afrika Bambaataatt had removed? And just so we're clear, no videos, anything you upload to YouTube, YouTube has forever, all right? Anything you upload to YouTube, YouTube has forever. If you delete it or whatever you do, YouTube can always still pull it. Anybody remember those videos that was getting deleted that was talking about Afrika Bambaataatt before? What up, lovely E? How you doing this morning? She says, Frost, BBN Fams. How you doing? Okay, let's go. Who else we got up in here? Non-Bigness pulled up. He says, good morning. Jay Hodges says, top of the morning, Jack. What up? What you talking about? Jack and TV says, Hassan taking them down, but it's all a scam. Hold on, I'm about to say some shit. Black Cuddy says, I don't remember. We getting a little bit of rain out here. If it stay this way, we cool. Black Cuddy says, I don't remember. NFL does start tonight. That's a fact. I'm a Giants fan first, Jets fan second. After that, Bills. Other than that, there's a couple of players I like, but we're not talking about that right now. Hopefully I could bring, I need to start talking sports. All right, so a couple of years back, Hassan Campbell made an extremely hard push on YouTube. And this is not in no indictment on Hassan Campbell. There's nothing wrong with making a push. A couple of years ago, Hassan Campbell made an extremely hard push on YouTube. It was extremely hard. The dude went from being, it went to the point where I don't understand how he isn't blue checked on everything. Around that time that this was happening, I believe that a lot of this wasn't even because of what he was doing specifically himself. What he was doing, just so we could be clear, what he was doing was he was benefiting from content that other people was creating. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to say that again. He was benefiting from content that other people was creating, that other content creators was creating. That's what he was benefiting from. So I'm saying this to say that, are they talking about those videos was taken down? Because those videos, they could be subpoenaed. Those videos could be subpoenaed. So you don't think that they're trying to subpoena every single video from YouTube that they want to? This is why you got to be careful about what you try to get stricken. This is why you got to be careful, especially if you out here committing actual crimes. This is why you gotta be gonna have to walk. This is why you have to be careful. When you're out here committing actual crimes, this is why you gotta be careful. Because now look, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Listen, I'm gonna put you on the game. If they really going after Afrika Bambaataatt, if this is really a situation where these dudes is like, yo, we getting this dude. We going after this dude. It's it for him. We really making a push. There's a complaint that a complainant that came forward. Now we looking for more complainants. I'm a whole man, yo. What the fuck you mean an umbrella? So there's a complainant. I got a hat and a jacket. What do I need an umbrella for? So they're gonna look for multiple complainants. When they find multiple complainants and they really start pushing like that, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I'm under this tree as long as lightning don't start striking. And if it does, this video's going viral. So, check this out. So, check. This is always the plan. So, check this out. Listen. They're going to start subpoenaing. They're going to look to find all of the fucking videos that he wanted taken down. They're going to subpoena them bitches. Then they're going to comb them bitches to try to get fucking evidence. What do you mean press conferences? Why would there be press conferences for Afrika Bambaataatt once again being accused of something that he's been getting accused of for 20 years? Afrika Bambaataatt isn't big like that no more. Why would there be a press conference? Is that fair to ask? I think that's fair to ask. Why would there be a press conference? I don't understand. Like, no disrespect to you. I'm not going at you. Just so we could be clear. I'm just saying, I just don't think there should be a press conference. I think that when it gets, if Bam ran hip hop, if it gets much bigger, it's going to incorporate other individuals. If it starts incorporating, okay, so I am not saying that other people's or other entities were involved. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is, let's say that there were other entities involved. There were other, let's say Bambaataatt was not the end of this. He was more like he's closer to the beginning of this. I can't say the thing I want to say, but no, there's not going to be. You're gonna have to wait, and you're gonna have to wait for something to really happen. I'm just gonna. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. You're gonna have to wait for something because I piss off a lot of people, man. I don't know what to say. Shout out to D Glass with the $5 drop. He said, "Good morning, brother. Keep the." Hold on, let me pull out the other shit. Shout out to D Glass. Who's next? Could we get those likes up, please? We got almost 100 people in here. Y'all mind? I'd appreciate it. I mean, I'm not forcing you to do anything. I'm just saying, to be very beneficial. Shout out to D Glass with the $5 drop. He says, "Good morning, brother, and keep up with the great content. Appreciate you." Shout out to BQ Mommy. Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-laws. Crisis Black said he may be just the tip of the iceberg. You can't be blamed for something that is not your fault. You shouldn't be blamed for something that is not your fault. You can be blamed for anything. What the hell? You shouldn't be blamed for something that is not your fault. You can be blamed for anything. So I agree with the spirit of the comment. People blame people for shit that's not their fault all the time, but you shouldn't be. I agree 100%. I believe that's what you're saying. Yeah, so all I'm saying is I wouldn't expect So what I'm saying is I wouldn't expect a lot of news coverage. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just going to leave it at that, yo. I don't know what to tell you, man. I wouldn't expect a lot of news coverage. I don't know. I can't tell you, man. I piss a lot of people off, man. I say a lot of shit that's dead real, and y'all just don't know it. Shout out to Crisis Black. He says Bam low-key may turn out to be the Epstein of hip-hop. He may have been facilitating young boys to other major players. If that's what you're saying, shout out to shout out to BQ Mom. She says, Jay, somebody else can write some comments. Let's get back to this. So check this out. What they're gonna do is what Bam and them did. Shout out to Dr. Inky. We got Dr. Inky up in the house. He says, shout out to the BBN networks. Yo, look, check this out. What they're gonna do is, this is now they have a whole case against them. They're gonna subpoena. Listen, I don't know if they could do it in this is not just a civil. This is a lawsuit. Just so we could be clear, this is a lawsuit. So I don't know the subpoena power, but I would assume the first place to start that you would want to look is at everything that the person they accused would not want you to look at, right? Is that fair? Is that fair? Like everything, the first place you would want to look is where they don't want you to look. Shout out to Maxine. We got Maxine is in here. So I say all that to say this. That's where the investigation starts for me. Because the first thing that you will want to do is try to corroborate the testimony of the complaining witness, right? So you will want to know, you will want to hear all the stories that other people are always also saying. Now get this correct. I'm not saying that Bambaataa did anything. I'm not saying he didn't do anything. I'm saying that there's accusations about him for years. These accusations have been compiled and then erased off of YouTube. So if an individual was trying to prove something, what they would want to do is make sure that they can aggregate all of the complaints made against them. And the best way to go to get that information, or the most important information, is probably the information they don't want you to see that got blocked. So they basically pointed dead at what they don't want the fucking prosecutors to know. I went a long way to say that, but that's what I'm saying. They literally pointed dead at everything that they don't want the prosecutors to know and said, hey, look, prosecutors, if y'all ever come for us, this is the information I don't want y'all to have. You understand what I'm saying? You get it? Because I know I take the long route with a lot of these conversations. I know I take the long route with a lot of these conversations, but do you get it? I'm gonna tell you something. Shout out to Prince 2 and me. How you doing, my brother? I'm gonna tell you something. Listen very closely. I'm gonna speak directly from my experience, so you can get an understanding about why it is so, why if they can subpoena these videos that he had pulled, why they will, if they can. Remember, this is a lawsuit. This isn't a criminal matter. So I don't know how, I don't know the how do you say, I don't know how much they'll be able to do this, but I'm saying this is somewhere to start. Now listen, wiping the camera and shit. You want to know why okay, so every video that goes up on the internet about me that's bullshit, of course I want the damn thing down. Of course I'm like, man, get this shit out of here. This shit is bullshit. But you know why I don't bother YouTube but so much? I'm going to tell you why I don't bother YouTube but so much. Because the shit be just wrong. It be shit that's just wrong. You understand what I'm saying? As much as I dislike the shit, as much as the shit is slander, as much as the shit is fucked up, it's just wrong. It benefits me so much more to let it stay up there, and just in case in the future I decide to sue somebody. Because the information that they're putting out is just wrong. It's just slander. It be having no fucking, like, I don't know how to say it. It's like they'll see me walking on a block that's known to, I don't know, have cars broken into, and then they'll just go tell the world I'm breaking the cars for a living, and then that'll be the new thing they talk about, or some, you know, understand what I'm saying? So the shit don't make sense. So I don't try to get the shit pulled because there's no truth in it. It don't matter. I'm wasting my, I'm just trying to get slander off. You understand what I'm saying? So fuck it, I might as well keep the slander there, keep it pushing, right? If so, in the future, if I ever really get hard up for money, some shit, or I really get money, you know what I'm saying? So listen, that's why when people try to get my videos deleted, I immediately know what it is. They do not come for your video. If your video is incorrect or wrong, they don't come for you, homie. They're not spending lawyer money on you. They're not wasting their time going back and forth with YouTube. They're not doing it. Nobody's doing this. You're only doing this if the information is correct and you could get fucked up over it. Now, I mean, the average individual like me and you that might, yeah, maybe. But not a fucking Afrika Bambaataatt. What the fuck? Y'all have never been, and I'm saying this, and right now I'm only talking to the YouTube content creators. I'm only talking to the content creators. I'm not talking to the people who watch our content. Content creators, tell me where I'm wrong at. I'm not talking about the people, I'm only talking to people who make content. Content creators, tell me where I'm wrong at. If you don't make content, don't answer. One way or the other. Because I'm literally putting you on the game. They don't try to get shit taken down that's wrong. When you put out these fucking lies about these celebrities, you better watch out. They might come back for you 10 years from now. 6, 7 years from now. Because they can legally. What the fuck? Half of the time, they don't care because the shit is wrong. But when you put out some shit about a celebrity that's dead on, that's 100% right, and they don't want that shit out, they're going to get their lawyers on it immediately. They're going to call somebody that's worth a couple $100 an hour, and that shit is coming down. They're going to send a letter to somebody, and then that's it. I'm telling you, what the fuck? Anyway, I've had videos pulled before. I'm not even going to tell you which videos I had pulled. I've had videos pulled before. I've had videos pulled and then did the exact same video, but without the inside information, and the video stay up. Pardon me. I just take out the inside information I have. They don't even have a problem with the fucking video. That's it. Nope, not even R. Kelly. R. Kelly people don't fuck with me. By the time I started, I was about to give up too much information about, I'll tell you. But by the time I started doing R. Kelly, I stopped getting a certain level of numbers of views. You understand what I'm saying? What up, LB since 1983? Just chilling, man. I gotta find out a way. I'm telling you, I'm just gonna be quiet, man, but I'm gonna be quiet. It's like I don't know people, like I just only meet snakes. Like this shit is crazy. Anyway. This is top of the morning, everybody. LB 23, Oakland, California. I just realized something like 2 seconds ago. It's really bad news, but you know, fuck it. At least I'm in full understanding of it. Now check this out. He just had a Tasha K video taken down. Look. I don't know what the end of that word says, but yeah. That's what I'm busy trying to tell you. They not having videos taken down that can't fuck them up. You know what? Do you understand? Let's say you got a problem. The law coming for you. You got a whole case against you. If a nigga making videos that's lies about you, you like, nah, nigga, keep making those videos. I hope the government use those videos because we know that that shit is wrong. So then they gonna put evidence in that's gonna fuck up their case. You understand what I'm saying? When you put up them live videos, niggas is gonna leave them shits. They gonna leave them. I'm telling you they are. Anyway, has anybody heard a word from Hassan Campbell yet on this matter? Has anybody heard a word? Because I don't know who's seen. I heard he's mentioned it. I heard he spoke about it on a couple of platforms, on Instagram, Facebook or something. So I'm asking, has anyone, I'm just asking, heard a word from Hassan Campbell on this? I heard he made a post on Facebook. I didn't see it myself. I heard it from a reliable source, obviously. Shout out to the young CEO, Shad Movies. That's who I heard it from. So my question is, has anybody else heard it? Has anybody else heard him speak on this? Because check this out. I heard a thing. I'm not going to say it. I said it once before. I think I took that video down. I said, you know what? I'm going at this dude Hassan for no reason. I actually apologized for making the video. Because I went at him for no reason. I was wrong. But has he spoke on this? Because you can't create your whole entire internet personality, internet identity off of a topic. Pretend everybody else is avoiding the topic to keep that topic in the forefront of our vision by yourself for years on years on years. And then when the world finally addresses said issue, you go AOL. I meant to say AWOL. AOL was America Online. You go AWOL. What the hell? So I want to know, has anybody heard a word from Hassan? Shout out to Tasha K. But has anybody heard a word from Hassan? Anybody? Let's look at his channel real quick. I'm gonna pull his channel up. We looked yesterday also. We're gonna give him a couple of days, right? We're gonna give him a couple of days to deal with what's happening. In all fairness, we're not gonna indict the man. As far as we know right now, he's a victim also, right? So we're not gonna indict him. We're not on that type of time. We're not gonna go crazy. We ain't gonna talk shit about him. As far as we know right now, he is a victim. If he is a victim, he has to deal with those emotions of this coming out, right? No, I don't see any on his main, I think this is his main page. I don't see any comments, any videos on it, at least. We're gonna give him another day. We're gonna check tomorrow. We're gonna give him another day. We're gonna give him another day. Does anybody, is this disturbing to anyone? I'm curious. Is this disturbing to anyone that Hassan Campbell hasn't mentioned this or went on about this or commented on this yet? I'm curious. I want to know how you guys feel about this. Is this disturbing? He hasn't commented, mentioned it, or nothing. Just zero things, right? It's been a couple of days. I want to know how y'all guys feel. The Art of D Glass says him and Ron Savage said they wasn't taking Bam to court. Maybe that's why he's quiet. Oh. Jay Hodges says, I know he had a live yesterday and someone in the chat brought it up, and I'm not sure if he spoke about it. Anthony Blackie says, good morning. Morning, my brother. How you doing this morning? Yeah, so I don't know. I want to know what you guys think. I mean, I think that it's okay to have a couple of days to process it. Yeah, he probably processing. I think that's okay. I'm here for that. I think there's nothing wrong with that. There's zero things wrong with you've been fighting for something for a very long time. It looks like it's about to it looks like there's about to be a culmination of your efforts that are going to collectively that allow, you know, the culmination of yours and the collective efforts of others have finally got somebody to come out and speak out and file a lawsuit. And also with the help of the Child's Protective Act. So for everybody that don't know, so I'm okay with him taking a little bit of time to decide how he wants to specifically address this. Shout out to E-Dogs with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? He says, Hassan posted on this matter. He said he's gangster 3 times more. Peace. BBNNETWORK chat fam, Hassan Campbell. Dracula's. He said he's, wait, he posted on this matter? What do you mean he posted? I don't understand what you mean. Like, what did the post say? I don't understand. Just said gangster? How did you know it was about the matter? That's what I mean. What up, Tiandre Willis Sr. says, good morning. I'm a few minutes behind, but I'm here. That's what it is, my brother. Appreciate you. When you get to this point, do a drop. Let's go. That's how I know that he's with us now. Anyway, I'm fucking with you. Abdullah Brooklyn said, trust me, Hassan will address it. And I'm not sure he sued and got a settlement. And if I'm not sure he sued and got a settlement. So Hassan Campbell sued him and got a settlement. So hold on. So Hassan Campbell sued him and got a settlement. If Hassan Campbell sued him and got a settlement, then he can't speak on this matter. Oh, E-Dog said, just kidding. Hassan tells us he's gangster only 3 times a day? He might have. No, wait, hold on. That's a good point you just brought up, whether it was on purpose or by accident. Hassan Campbell might have got a settlement and then he can't speak on the matter. But he's been talking about Afrika Bambaataatt every time Afrika Bambaataatt comes up. So I don't think that could be it. It's not like he doesn't talk about Afrika Bambaataatt. Right? Shout out to Abdul Brooklyn with the $5 drop. He says, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? At least I got you, E-Dogs. Tiandre Willis Sr. said Hassan possibly could have gotten a settlement that explained his relaxed tenure on this situation. That's what I'm saying. So that's probably what could have happened. Maybe they just pulled up on Hassan and gave him a settlement so he shut the fuck up. And then he can't talk. So we don't know if that's the case. Let's see what happens. But if he doesn't speak on the matter, he has to come out and say, yo, I got a settlement, so I can't talk on it. He can't just not say nothing. If he say that, then I'm fine. If he don't say nothing, I'm like, what's going on over here? Appreciate you, Abdullah. You understand what I'm saying? If he not saying that, I'm like, what the fuck? But if you got a settlement already so you can't speak on the matter, yeah, I'm here for that. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm with that 100%. Florida State Bully says that was his boyfriend. He ain't suing him. Somebody said he got a settlement. I don't know if any of these things happened. So I don't even know if the situation happened. This is all speculations at these points. It's just one man's story against a group of other men's stories. That's it. Somebody put their keys? What the fuck? Somebody is really pissed. Somebody's so pissed. I can't even explain what just happened. Oh, not what just happened, but what is. Rain is still there. Yeah, I want to know what y'all guys think about that, though. Look, I look at it like this, right? If he want to talk about it, if he don't want to talk about it, he don't got to talk about it. But he's been yelling about this shit for how many years now? Now he don't want to talk about it? I've been talking about Kendra for how many years now? You mean to tell you I'm still single? So you mean to tell me if Kendra came up to me and said, look, Jack, I'm not taking none of your shit. What's good? You don't think I'm gonna be like, all right, what do you need me to do? I'm gonna meet you all the way in the middle. I'm gonna meet you in the middles on almost every damn thing. What do you need me to do? If you don't think I'm coming with that kind of energy, so now that he's been talking about this shit, what up, D Vertical? Now that he's been talking about this shit for how many years now? And now they ready to meet him in the middle where somebody else is actually doing all the work and all he has to do is talk about his experience and he doesn't want to talk about his experience now? I don't know. I think I'm gonna have an issue with that. No disrespect to homie. And this ain't about how much money he got, by the way. Because I don't even dislike him. So this ain't about how much money he does or doesn't have. I just want to be clear on this. Because as soon as he don't like you, it's always about how much money he got. So this is not about how much money he does or doesn't have. This isn't about how much money I do or don't have. I'm saying, look, you was fighting for something for a very long time. Let us know why now you can't talk if you can't talk. Abdullah said he'll respond. Watch that settlement money. Started and launched his YouTube network. We'll see. Anthony Williams says, what up from Springfield, Massachusetts. Salute to Springfield, Massachusetts. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, safe days over there. Hope it's better in the sky. Unless y'all got a drought. If y'all got a drought going on, hope y'all got some rain. Other than that, I hope the skies is beautiful. So hold on. Shout out to John B with the $10 drop. He says, what's up, homie? Chilling. Who's next? I love when I say that. I ain't gonna lie. I just like saying that shit. Who's next? Shout out to John B with the $10 drop. He said, and now I'm saying, who's next? Let's go. So wait, am I wrong for feeling that way though? Like, is that perspective? Is there something wrong with my perspective? Oh, it is raining? I hope y'all got a drought going on, because if so, then this rain is helping. If not, this rain could get all the middle fingers like our rain. Am I wrong for saying that he and just so we could be clear, he doesn't owe this to me. I'm not on his channel. I don't really watch him. When he talk about certain subjects, I might go listen to it because on that specific subject matter, I would like to have his opinion. I would like to have his opinion. You understand what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't really go over there. The people that he owe an explanation to is them individuals who is in his community that support him. That's who he owes this to. He don't owe this to me. He don't owe this shit to nobody. He owes it to the people in his community. Oh, you bought the house in Connecticut? Salute. Boom. Let's go. Now you good, Black Power Cross. What the fuck? You bought a house in Connecticut. Let's go. Okay. Let's all clap it up for our brother Black Power Cross. Could we put some clapping emojis and some strong arm emojis and some we support you brothers into the chats for our brother Black Power Cross talking about a drop. I think you bought a house, man. We here to celebrate you. Let's go. The fuck? Let's clap it up for our brother. Let's go. Black Cuddy put all the emojis. What up, Rose Gold? So that's what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? He don't owe it to me. I don't really care if he does it or not. I'm going to talk about it because that's my job, but I don't really care if he does it or not. I think he owes it to his community. He owes it to the people that spend their time and their money over there keeping him right. He owes it to the people over there that share his content. He owes it to the people over there that pull up every day and hit that like button. He owe it to them. He don't owe shit to me. I'm going to talk about it either way. I don't care if it, either which way it goes. Either way it goes is a good story to me. I'm going to talk about it any which way. I'm just going to be honest with you. Shout out to Farmington, Connecticut. He says, white as hell up here. So it's probably safe. I'm making jokes. That was a terrible joke. It's probably less safe. It's probably less safe. I'm laughing at shit. For him. Just for him, just so we can be clear. Over here making jokes and shit. Good morning. Okay. They all getting them BBLs. That shit look right too. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if that's a BBL or not, but that shit look right. I be like, hey, look, man. I know you up there in the years a little. But I like to show you a good time. I'm so stupid. What was I talking about? I'm thinking about the dumbass joke. So, that's all I'm saying. He has to address this. This is for his community, not for us, man. Fuck that shit. I say this much, though. Stay out the high schools. I have no idea what you mean by that. That lady was headed to work. She probably had me by 10 years. Oh, okay. I know where you at now. Shout out to that shit. Yeah, yo. she probably got me by 10 years. What the fuck? I don't know. So that's what I say on that. I want to have a conversation about this Trippie Red bullshit. Also, we 42 minutes up. We 42 minutes in. So if y'all want to discuss something or ask me a question, put it in the chat. Also, admins, if anybody start asking me personal questions, kick them immediately. I don't even need to know what they saying. Just kick them. Anybody asking me personal questions, except for Kendra. Matter of fact, you don't know which one is the real Kendra. Is they all gonna be fake? Just kick them. If it's the real Kendra, I'll unkick her. Fucking fucking what was I about to say? Okay, so basically Trippie Red's bus got shot up, right? So Trippie Red is not on the bus, just so we can be clear. Trippie Red is not on the bus. All right? Just so we can be clear. Trippie Red is not on the bus, just so we can be clear. 0 on the bus, not on the bus. This is what I heard. I'm not 100% sure of this. My question is, why was Trippie Red's bus shot up? Why are these dudes' bus getting shot up all the time? Not all the time, but why is Trippie Red's bus shot up? Trippie Red it was not his tour bus. It was a bus that was headed to the airport. So, who it had on it was like the people that work on the stage, like his stagehands or whatever. They were on the bus. Bus gets shot up. Nobody is like fatally injured or anything like that. I'm not sure if anyone was injured, but bus got shot up. Why is Trippie Red bus getting shot up? First, rappers have always been targets. This is nothing new. All right? A couple of years back, I think it was 2 years back, Jim Jones said, being a rapper is the most dangerous career you could have. A lot of people laughed at him. Right after Jim Jones said that is when all of these rappers start dying and going to jail at an alarming rate. What up, Zigster? Trippie Red shooting each whack on whack crime. I'm going to say this again. Do y'all remember a couple of years back? Jim Jones said, Joe, being a rapper is the most dangerous career you can have. I think he said it was more dangerous to being a soldier. People got on Jim Jones about it. They say he crazy, all type of different other shit. Right after Jim Jones say that, a shitload of rappers start dying and going to jail. You want to know why being a rapper is such a dangerous career? I'm going to tell you. Listen and pay attention. A lot of these super gangster rappers y'all think is gangster ain't really super gangster. Right? A lot of these dudes have to have faith that the individuals around them don't mean them harm. They don't really know. Did y'all hear what Akon said? Hold on, I want to reference something Akon said. Do y'all remember, did y'all hear what Akon said? Akon said it's harder to be rich than poor. You have more stress when you're rich and poor. You got more problems when you're rich than when you're poor. He said more money really does equal more problems. Does anybody remember when he said this? He just said this like the other day. He just said this. I know for a fact a lot of people laughed at that. Like, this got to be crazy. This got to be insane. What are you talking about? So now I'm going to say this again. A lot of these rappers ain't really gangsters like they pretend to be. And the majority of the people that they're dealing with, they don't even know if they could trust them. I'm going to explain to you what happens. You have people that you want to trust. The whole time they'll be working with niggas that want you dead. The person that wants you dead, they don't tell the person that they want you dead. Because that person don't know your whole history. They think you exaggerating. But this person really wants you dead because they can't have your life. Then that person that don't know this, they think you exaggerating or whatever the case is, they literally tell the other person everything that's going on in your life, and it helps that person to hurt you. But to them, they not doing nothing. To them, you not a big deal, they not a big deal. What you gonna do for them? This is how these rappers live. Other day we was having a conversation and I told you most of the time you meet any of these celebrities, they're not going to talk to you. They're going to be quiet. And I'm not saying that from a perspective of me being a journalist or doing whatever I do. I'm saying that from the perspective of you don't know who was sent to try to infiltrate you. You don't know who was sent to try to become friendly with you so they could then take that information or anything that they could find out and help somebody else cause you harm. You just don't know. A lot of time I don't work with people. And I might like the person. But I don't try to get into any type of endeavor that I can't back out of immediately. Because I don't know who I could trust. People literally spend money to try to become your friend or to try to become a part of the thing that you're doing just so they could then try to destroy everything that you're trying to create. This is what people are on. So I don't know what's going on with Trippie Red or any of this other shit. But when I hear that being a rapper is one of the most dangerous careers you could have, no. Being a content creator, being any profession where you are expected to be nice and polite to everyone that comes around you is a dangerous profession. The only thing that makes rap worse, is that we deal with a lot of people in our community, and black people love destroying other black people. I think that that's something that black people like more than anything else in the world. Because when I hear black people that are evil sitting around having conversations, they're usually talking about how they're destroying or how they're helping somebody else destroy somebody else. And that other person is usually somewhere minding their business. A while back, somebody heard me rap and asked me, why don't I try to become a rapper? I don't even want to do this shit. It's not that I don't want to do this shit. I'm very blessed to be able to do this shit. Just don't get this confused. But I don't. What up, Brooklyn 456? I just don't have any inclination. I don't care how good I could do something. That doesn't mean that I want to do it. I literally had to have that conversation with my daughter the other day. I wanted her to do something that she's good at, and she had to put me on the game. Like, look, Dad, like it doesn't matter that I'm good at doing that thing. I just don't want to do it. And I got to come into acceptance of that. Boom. She was right. 100%. It's just me being a parent. I know what I think might be the best for my daughter, but sometimes I also have to understand I don't know what's best for her. Sometimes we have to have the slight understanding that other people sometimes know what's best for them. You understand? Like, sometimes people actually do know what's best for them. People always want to assume other people don't know what's best for them. Sometimes people really know what's best for them. The problem is they can't never get the thing that a motherfucker will be like, yo, if I get this one thing, I want to say something real quick. Then I want to get back to this rapper conversation. But a motherfucker will be like, yo, if I just had this one little assistance, and the assistance, it might be a little big, it might not be, right? People who swear up and down that, nah, they don't really need that, and never give it to the person. 3-4 years have passed or whatever. The person's not able to get to where they need without this particular thing. And then they finally get it and they succeed. And then people, good morning, my brother. All right. And then they finally get it and succeed. And then people are going to pretend like, oh, man, you almost didn't make it. No, nigga, I could have made it 8-9 years ago. But the resources that I need, I couldn't get a hold of because you niggas swore y'all knew better than I knew about me. So keep that in mind. So that's why when people tell me I be like, all right, how do I know what you need? You know what you need better than I know what you need. The fuck? Shout out to my daughter. Our kids don't always teach us. Sometimes they do. And sometimes they just remind us of shit that we already knew. Listen to your kids, man. Be receptive. Yeah, so these rappers is fucked up. So yeah, just for real, be receptive to your children, man. So these rappers is fucked up. What? Apparently nobody got injured in the Trippie Red situation. That's a blessing. Very happy that nobody got injured. Allegedly, I don't know. Let me check real quick. Make sure no one got injured. I'll check real quick. I'm not sure. Yeah, I did. I'm not sure if anybody got injured. Hold on, I'm gonna check it real quick. Trippie Red. Trippie Red. How many reds were they? I'm not sure, but it looked like Trippie. No, I don't want to get feedback. Get out of here. Trippie Red's tour bus. I'm reading from Hot New Hip Hop. Trippie Red's tour bus was shot up in Baltimore this week, according to local news report from WBAL TV 11. NBC News affiliate reports that Trippie is unharmed following the shooting, but his driver was struck. Okay, so the driver was struck. 10 people were reportedly on board the tour bus when somebody pulled beside them on the highway while they were driving to the airport and fired multiple shots at the bus. Several shots penetrated through the window, but there were no injuries reported aside from the driver. Police are reportedly still looking for a motive, and an investigation is open to determine what weapons were used. The shooting happened around 3 a.m. Tuesday morning. Trippie driver reportedly pulled to the side of the road to get help. Their condition is unknown. The Canton-born rapper has been updating his social media feeds over the last few days, so he seems to be safe. Thankfully, Trippie Red was unharmed. We will keep you posted as more information is released about the incident. Keep the driver in your prayers. So the only person that was allegedly hit or injured was the driver. That was the only person that was allegedly hit or injured was the driver. So hopefully he recovers well. Trippie was not on the bus. Bobby Shmurda was Bobby Shmurda was fighting fans. Do you know why he was fighting the fans? Good morning, gentlemen. Do you know why he was fighting the fans? I hate when my white hair like clogged together like that. Then the shit look weird. Do you know why Bobby Shmurda was fighting the fans? Hold on, it might have slowed down on the reins. I saw that. He was trying to jump out at fans or some weirdo shit. Yo, look, man. I need y'all to understand something. This is just my opinion. Bobby Shmurda's a vibe, my nigga. Bobby Shmurda isn't one of them dudes that's a lyrical rapper. Bobby Shmurda isn't one of them guys that's gonna jump on the track and kill it with bars. Bobby Shmurda's a vibe. You feel me? So it's kind of fucked up if his vibe was off to the point where he's trying to jump out at fans. Get that nigga out the building. Not Bobby Shmurda, the fan. Bobby Shmurda's a vibe, my nigga. Look, I'm gonna say something real quick. Y'all gotta stop jumping on the side of the motherfucker fucking the vibe up. Y'all need to start kicking the nigga out fucking the vibe up. Y'all need to start kicking the nigga out fucking the vibe up. Niggas who keep the nigga fucking the vibe up and get mad at the nigga who vibe just got fucked up. Kick the nigga out fucking the vibe up. What the fuck? What up, Justina Santana? She says, good morning, Frost. God bless you, BB and family. God bless you too, baby girl. What up, Problematic? Because someone threw a water bottle at him. Well, get that nigga up out of there. Take him through the back. There's some bumps and bruises he got to pick up on the way out the building. What the fuck? Problematic says, and they wanted to fight the fan that threw the water bottle at him in the crowd, and they had to hold him back. First of all, if you get hit with a water bottle from the crowd, your people is supposed to be in the crowd jumping on niggas' heads. Somebody is supposed to be getting fucked up. You don't know whether that... I'm going to explain this real quick. Next time, it might not be a water bottle. So niggas need to know right off the rip, if niggas is throwing shit on stage, the niggas I'm with is jumping off stage, and it's just stuff is gonna happen. So that's the type of energy niggas need to have. So Bobby Shmurda shouldn't be yelling and screaming. But the problem is, Bobby Shmurda also can't be around gang members, right? So them niggas can't be on stage. The way you fix that is, you buy them niggas tickets. Them niggas, all they gotta do is be in the front row. Now you don't need to jump off stage to get them niggas. Somebody throw a bottle at Bobby Shmurda or any one of these other rappers who can't have gang members around them. You can't stop them niggas to not sell the tickets to niggas. You can't tell the people, look, y'all guys is in a gang. We cannot sell you tickets. That's illegal, literally. So they get the tickets, be in the front. Somebody throw something at the rapper who can't have gang members with them so they can't be on the stage. That dude point them out. The people out there in the crowd, get to it. Good morning. We got 120 people in here. Can we get them lights up? E-Dog says more money equal more problems when you cheap and stingy. Can't trust people because they shiesty. Nah, I think the idea, okay, so the concept or the idea is really more money gives you more responsibilities. And by having more responsibilities and having more opportunities, you're going to have more snakes you're going to have more individuals that's going to be coming around to try to get something out of you without giving anything back in equal value. So I think that's more about more money causes more problems. I don't think it's necessarily cheap and stingy, because the niggas will be pretending that you don't want to pay them and you don't even got the money. And niggas will be pretending like you owe them for shit that you don't even owe them for. So I don't think it has anything to do with being cheap and stingy. A lot of these dudes that get these problems from having money are pretty philanthropic. So I just disagree with that. Anyway, Problematic says Boogie B's energy over Bobby Smurder's. To you, Force, you need to check them. Seb side, Young Bulls killing it from the Bronx. Copy. You keep telling me, you send me some shit, I'll get on it. Native Son said, damn, B-More, my hometown. Yep, in Baltimore. The Zixter said, that's a fact. E-Bookie said, laugh out loud at Troy Ab's goon smacking. I am that guy. And Max Goons jumped off stage and realized he was next to a goon and jumped back on stage. That happens. So that's all I'm saying. They just do that. Because you can't have niggas. I'm going to tell you what it is, right? People want to be part of a viral moment so bad, or be around when a viral moment happens so bad. Shout out to William Summersville with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? He said salute. People want to be involved or around a viral moment so bad that even if they're doing something and the thing that they're doing is going well, they'll allow for fuck shit to happen with the chance that something might happen so they could be a part of something viral or be around something that's viral. So people just in general, and this is not just viral, just so we can be clear. Remember, people still rubberneck. Somebody get into an accident on the road, the reason why traffic actually goes slow is because when people are passing, they so busy looking at the accident. So people love to see accidents. Mayhem. I don't know what way to put it. That's why more money causes more problems, in my opinion. $300 said people love to see a train wreck. That's a fact. Brooklyn says that's just stupid, and you right. Look. I know sometimes I do shit that's not in my best interest. Don't get this wrong. A lot of times I do shit that's not in my best interest. My back is against the wall, though. It's not me just going out and doing something that's unnecessary. Somebody else might think it's unnecessary, but you really don't know what's going on with me. You really don't know what other kind of issues I got going on over here. You really don't know what kind of issues I got going on over there. You just know whatever's going on between me and you. So that's why it's always best to deal with people who don't want drama and don't want problems. Because then when drama and problems start showing itself, I don't want drama, you don't want drama. Let's just get this shit. Let's just figure this out and work together. We're going to meet somewhere in the middle. When you're dealing with an individual who getting the thing done isn't as important as some people who sink the boat if they can't be the captain. Which is also another reason why I really don't like working in conjunction with other people. Because that's happened to me numerous occasions where I try to work with other people, but since they can't be in charge of my thing, they want to destroy it. Just go look at all the videos about me. Just look at all the videos about me. Anyway, so it's not really the money that brings the problems. It's the oh, y'all could throw bags. I just kicked these guys. I'm not even commenting on anything. I just kicked them. Y'all could throw bags. We kicked 2 people. So it's not always the money. Sometimes it's the opportunity. That shit about people being jealous of you because who you are, that's real. Anyway, let's hope the driver recovers. Trippie Red's driver that was shot. Let's hope he recovers. Let's hope these rappers stop trying to kill each other more than anything. You understand what I'm saying? More than anything. Let's just hope that we need to figure out a way that these rappers can make this music and it not be that they gotta kill each other. Like, I think that a lot of this problems is that you get people that do shit that you can't come back from. Like, there's certain shit that you just can't come back from. You understand what I'm saying? So a nigga will do some weirdo shit because he got low standards. But you got high standards. So that shit that the person do that they don't think is a big deal is a big deal to you. Then they wonder why you don't want to fuck with them no more. They think that you're supposed to forgive them. No, nigga, I'm not. Shout out to Anna Morales. She says, good morning. Let's hope some of these rappers let's hope these rappers, or whatever the fuck was going on with Trippie Red, let's hope that don't, because you got to assume there's going to be some kind of retaliation. Like, you got to assume there's going to be some retaliation. Right? You got to assume there's going to be some retaliation. You got to assume it. Let's just hope that there's not. Let's hope the driver recovers. I don't know if I want to say this. I don't want to talk about the people that shot up the bus. Well, what's your comment said? People fear what they don't understand. I agree. But I also think people just don't like other people sometimes because they think the other person is better than them. Not that the person think that anybody is better than anybody. But we got this shit going on where a person thinks that you better than them. Right? So if you don't do what they want you to do, if you don't, y'all seen this shit on my channel numerous times, all right? With people who used to be here, be admins or whatever, and they think that they should be able to tell me what I can and can't do. Shout out to E-Dogs. He said, for all the admins to follow suit. Being an admin is about more than hitting people in the face with bags. You're supposed to support first. Match me for fraud. Shout out to E-Dogs. I'm gonna tell y'all some just real shit. Sometimes I really do wish I was a bad person. my life would just be easier. That's all. My life would just be so much easier. Anyway, what else y'all want to talk about before we get off here? I'm not sure how much my thing is working. People don't know. Other people's admins do a pretty good job. My admins have historically did a good job at certain things. There's just other aspects that different groups of admins that I've had have been missing from one group, and then one other group had it, or was missing from the other group and the other group had it. So there's just certain aspects that you need in order to be able to propel on and be able to do certain things. And I just don't have the individuals around me that would like to be working in this profession. Most of my admins don't care to work in this profession. So I specifically shouldn't I shouldn't get anybody else to be an admin that don't want to work in this profession. So I take some of the blame as far as that is concerned. I want to get off of this topic, but I just want to be clear on something. I made people admins who don't even want to be in social media. I shouldn't have did that. I'm advising never make somebody an admin that doesn't want to be in social media in some way. You know? E-Dog says rappers be talking shit to street dudes that aren't rappers and have nothing to lose. I think people really truly don't understand how empowering it is when you have some niggas ready to shoot and kill for you. I don't think people realize how empowering it is when you have some individuals that you could move with a word. You understand what I'm saying? You can move them with a word, like, yo. And I'm not saying that they're subservient to you. I'm just saying that y'all have that type of connection, just so we could be clear. I'm not saying anybody owns anybody. I'm not saying anybody is higher or lower than anybody. I'm saying that y'all just have that kind of connection. Y'all just fuck with each other in such a manner where if anything popped up for you, any kind of issue or anything like that rose from you, you'll say a word, and then people will make sure that that issue went away, whether they went and had a conversation with an individual or whether it had to escalate further. That's what I'm saying, just so we could be clear. Just so we could be clear. Thank you for getting my chat rolling. If that was true, the only person you can know from is her. So are you trying to tell people that BQ Mommy told you that I'm living with her and that she also told you that she want me out? I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that anybody is doing any of that, but for that to be true, he would need to know this. Who the fuck believes that he knows any of these things? Admin should boost the channel. It's their home. I'm agreeing with you. They should hook it up. They should start each stream with admin drops and lead the way to focus. For us, I'm 100% agreeing with you. That's how it's usually done on other platforms. That used to be how it was done when I first acquired admin, and that's why they do it like that on a lot of other platforms. The initial admins that I had when I first started this channel, they were actually extremely good. There was our number one admin was Ant. He was just incredibly good at I know, I'm not saying you did anything. I'm saying that just proves to you that these niggas just they're talking, don't know nothing. One, you assuming that I'm at BQ Mommy's house. Shout out to that shit. And two, you're saying something, that information you could only get if you had a conversation with her. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, y'all people just go with whatever y'all want to go with. Shout out to D Vertical. What up, man, on Mac? Nothing's going on. Nothing's going on. Anyway, no, I'm not accusing of anything. I'm just explaining. I'm just explaining. I don't think that's the situation. But do you see the lies that they tell? How many things have to be right? Like the shit. You see the lies? Like how many far off things have to be correct in order? So that's what I'm just saying. Like, come on, man. Really? This is what we're doing? Anyway, and why would I take a pay cut? I make more than $15 an hour now. That doesn't even make sense. Anyway, about to close out the show. What time is it? It's only 11:30. Sorry, I thought I was about to tell y'all something. All right, so check this out. What y'all want to talk about? Tell me. We got a little bit of jump off on here. And also, BQ Mommy, I wasn't coming for you. I don't want you to think I was coming for you. I was not coming for her at all. I was just making a point that these people talk about shit that there's no way that they can know. What? Oh, sorry about that. He was pissed off. I don't know why he was so angry. I don't know why he was so angry. That didn't make sense. I don't know, maybe. I don't know what that's about, man. People are crazy, yo. What up, Foot in the Ass Entertainment? Yeah, I just want to be clear on that. I was in no way coming from BQ Mommy. I love my sister-in-law. She's really, really dope. Freaking, all right, so come on, what we talking about? This is a better spot. It was a whole grate over there I was standing over. Chilling. Fucking all right, come on, let's get to it. Shout out to I'm Rich Swag with the dub drop. He said, salute BBN, love y'all. Stay positive. Better days are coming. Better days are always coming, my brother. Positive thoughts goes for positive things to happen. Oh, I don't know who's having what. I don't really care. I'm actually having a great morning. What the fuck? I'm having a pretty even keel morning. I'm having a pretty good morning. My morning is so good right now. Expect some videos today. I'm gonna try to get out two or three videos today. What videos y'all think I should make? What y'all think I should make videos on today? I'm gonna try to get 2 or 3 videos out today. I'm gonna try. How many? What you think I should make a video on today? Come on, y'all. Let me know what y'all think I should make a video about today. I guess I'll make one. I already got an idea for something. I don't know. I also got to put together a whole nother. I be having mad footage I don't never get to. I be dragging my feet too much. I ain't gonna lie. I be dragging my feet sometimes. So I'm assuming they're gonna attack BQ Mommy now. That's their new thing. Y'all do know that's what the trolls do, right? They come in and they just choose one of y'all and attack y'all until y'all stop fucking with me. So I guess BQ Mommy's the next person that's gonna stop fucking with me. I don't know. I mean, I know her personally and she ain't she's not weak. She's a pretty strong woman, so I don't think this is one of them situations they're gonna win, but we see what happens. I think BQ Mommy is gonna win this one. I think she's gonna prove herself to be stronger than them other people that the haters was able to convince before. Black Power Cross says, what can we expect a crate challenge from the Never! What the fuck? Do no damn crate challenge. I know why it's so hard to do the fucking crate challenge. I am absolutely not doing that shit. I'm gonna fall. I'm sending somebody a message about a thing. I'm sorry about this. 1 second. Sorry about that. I need to send somebody a message. We need haters to create it. No, we need Frost. Haters to do a crate challenge, yes. I 100% am not getting on a fucking crate. I don't care what anybody says. Y'all can do all of the things you want to do. All of the things you want to do them. I'm going to do all the things I want to do. Is that fair? Crate challenge is not one. Just so we can be clear. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Foot in the Ass Entertainments. With the $40 drops. Appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. You over there making all of the loves. Y'all over there making all of the loves together. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Foot in the Ass Entertainments. I can't wait until we bring the saloons back. Niggas is funny. I'm laughing at this shit. This shit's hilarious. Hold on. Yeah, we in here. That's a fact. Force, do you believe Whack 100 put a deal in place for 6ix9ine and it's 45 mil? Send me the thing. Let me see it myself. DM it to me. I'll make a video. Maybe I'll make a video on that. We did crate challenge on block. No one won. 100K for the winner. No one took it. I'm not doing that shit. I don't even know what HOK is. Are you gonna tell me? I'm not hit. I'm all legs. I love them dad jokes. Other people, old dads is allowed to use that joke from now on. I am not hit. I'm all legs. No, I didn't see the Matrix trailer yet. I was actually looking at the Spider-Man trailer. If y'all haven't, House of Consciousness. Oh, shout out to the House of Consciousness. Are y'all guys beefing with Inky? I don't know. Or is Inky just, you know, y'all all just wait, what the hell? Oh, I didn't even know the phone could do that. You gotta leave out, come back in, Prince to Amir, if you don't see the chat moving. Sometimes I gotta do it too. I gotta restart the chat. I'll pull up. Like if they're having a conversation and they invite me for a conversation, Jack Frost will be there. Rag Frost come walking in like, yo, how's the consciousness up in this bitch? bugs. Get out of here. You seen that B? Inky is going in on Sayonetta. I'm gonna let y'all know right now, right? All we used to do is flame niggas. I mean, we did other stuff also. But I'm saying, we're just standing outside flaming each other. Like, this is how we grew up. So, nah, we really going in. We really going in. We really, like, we've been practicing it for this shit all our lives. The Matrix is my favorite movie of all time. I'm praying they don't mess this up. It may be a reboot or another trilogy. Maybe, first of all, everybody clap it up for John Wick. Because we getting all of these movies that we was wishing we was going to get because that was a success. Y'all do know franchises sometimes die because the lead actor clout goes down. And then when they clout come back up, the franchise starts back up again. Yeah, the channel's Dr. Inky. What up, Cash Roll? How you doing today, my brother? DJ Cash Roll. He signed that to say he wasn't going to come for Inky, then immediately came for Inky. Y'all do understand Inky is talking about that Brother Polite shit. Brother Polite now has a case. Sayonetta has been talking about Brother Polite for how many years? Becoming friends, then enemies, then friends, then enemies, then friends, then enemies. How long have they been doing that? Come on, man. With the smoke, there's fire. Sayonetta has already said that he knows about a case between his niece and Brother Polite. Period. And the smoke, there's fire. Come on, man. I don't know Sayonetta, but there's a reason why you ain't never seen me try to... Come on, man. If you go see... There's places I pulled up where Sayonetta was. I just say what's up to the dude, keep it pushing. I don't know him. I'm not bashing him. I'm not going in on him. But my dude, you trying to tell me that the dude raped your niece, and then later on, after making those accusations, you somehow now are cool with him? Who in the fuck? Y'all know me. I will not fuck with a nigga no more over some shit like, over some shit half as bad as that. A third as bad as that. A third as bad as that. There's a dude right now in Russia. He just got arrested because he has a friend that forced himself on the other guy's 8-year-old daughter, filmed it, and then showed it to him, so he killed the nigga. Yeah, I saw him on 25th too. Nah, I don't got no beef with Sayonetta at all. I don't want a war with anybody. I don't got no beef with anybody. Whatever he and Inky got going on is between him and Inky. All I'm saying is, I'm gonna need an explanation about how you started fucking with the nigga after he did what he did, or the accusations that you made that he allegedly did what he did to your niece. This isn't me coming for him. This is me standing up and defending our children. Understand the difference. We ain't doing that. I don't know the dude. I don't got no words with the dude. I don't got no beef with the dude. I know I'm not on that time. Morning, my brother.
Yo, what up, man?
All right. Yeah, so that's all I'm saying. He got to worry about Inky. Inky don't need my help. That nigga don't need my help. He don't need my jokes. He don't need my help. He don't need my troops. He don't need shit from me to handle that situation. Yes, they were allegedly scamming people. I don't know if this is true or not, but there are allegations about it. Inky pulled up a book that apologies, not Cyanetta, that Polite had written. And I'm gonna let you know right now, I actually am a fucking author. Published on Amazon. It might not be the best book. It's a really good book. I just need proper editing. And I want to rewrite it. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I wrote an actual book. That shit that they put up that he's saying that he wrote, shout out to you, my nigga. I'm not calling you an author, though. With all due respect. I'm not calling him an author, though. With all due respect. All right, that's what it is, Sunday Magazine. I like Sunday Magazine. I knew someone at that time that Polite scammed. Have you seen Brother Red and Blue Pill or another Rich Outside? I rock with them heavy. I haven't been to 125th in a minute. If that's what you're talking about. But yo, right, on some real shit, like not no disrespectful shit, not me coming for nobody or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, I seen what Inky was putting up there. Dude, more than half of the book is content that he aggregated from somewhere else. This is an information aggregator, not a book writer. The fuck? What up, New York Melly? And that's just some real shit. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you. Let's get those likes up, y'all. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you. That shit is not real, my nigga. And he got 40 of these shits that people buying. If they're getting anything positive out of it, shout out to him. I'm just saying you can't call yourself an author. I don't want to hear you wrote 40 books. I do want to hear that you got 40 books published. All right, shout out to that shit. You put 40 books together. All right, shout out to that shit. But you wrote 40 books? No, my nigga, you did not do that. I don't think we're rewriting anything with whatever happens with Afrika Bambaataatt. The actual things that happened. So you're not rewriting history. You might be adding to history. You might be adding to history. You're not rewriting history. You're not going to now say that things didn't happen. You're just going to say that on top of the things that did happen, these other things also happened. So you're not rewriting history. You're just adding to the history that already exists. It's like when Star Wars come out and then they got all of these little Star Wars comic books. They're not rewriting Star Wars. They're adding to the mythology. We Are Bridges by Cassandra Lane on an autobiography. Everybody go check that book out. Shout out to New York Melly. Says, yeah, that's what I'm saying. All due respect. And also on top of that, we don't know what else might or might not come out. I think that that's the biggest worry that people might be having. What other information might be coming out on top of this? You understand what I'm saying? I think that's what people are might be worried about more than anything else. Sad to say, if I was the people that was behind this, what you should have been doing was offering these people money. I don't know what to tell you. Just offering them money. And, you know, that's the way, if I'm going to get in my lawyer speak, you know, you're not going to be able to have these accusations out there but so long before they get acted on. Before something happened and somebody say a thing or a law or something now is introduced to allow for there to be prosecution or something. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, from a lawyer standpoint, that's what they should have did. I'm happy that In this particular case, it isn't, because I would prefer for this person to be held responsible for their actions. And I think that that's something that we got to focus on and pay attention to. I think too often what actually happens is that we result to our most savage thoughts nowadays. You understand what I'm saying? Like, too often people are quicker to damn something than they are to praise it. I think we got to move off of that energy. Yeah, they be out there on Saturdays. Talent only gets you so far. I can't wait until I could be more consistent. I promise y'all, when I get myself into a situation where I could be more consistent, we going back to how we used to. We going back to what we was doing. We going back. When I get to my point where I could become consistent and I get it settled down, and I'm where in a reasonably, well, not that my situation isn't reasonable now, but where I'm able to move the way that I need to move without where I'm not so easily I don't know how to say it. Where I'm able to create my own space where I can invite other people. I guess that's the best way to put it. I don't know. What anything else y'all want to talk about? Shout out to 300 with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Wait, hold on. Who called you a troll? I didn't see. Somebody called you a troll? Somebody called you a troll, 300? I didn't see that. Anyway, 300 not a troll, I don't think. Schmacks. Fucking, what's up? What y'all want to talk about? It's not 11 o'clock yet. It's 3 minutes to 11. If y'all want to stay on to 11:10, y'all know how to let me know. Other than that, we about to get out of here in this next 3 minutes. Didn't expect me to bag dude on that. What he said. Well, I bagged him for a couple of different reasons. I'll tell you why real quick. First reason why I bagged him was because he used the word opinion. I display facts, then you guys ask me questions. So I don't understand. So you're not in here for necessarily only opinions. I mean, I'm literally giving you facts also, and we're discussing, so I don't know, whatever. The second reason is because smoker of what? What am I a smoker of? I'm just curious. So I don't get that. Do I smoke weed? Yeah, I smoke weed. Other than that, so is it bad? Like, so you just hate all people? So you understand what I'm saying? So you just had to go. I ain't got time for that. PlayStation 5 showcase today at 4. Okay. Yeah, I ain't got time for that. What the fuck? Sometimes people do shit. You're just like, come on, nobody got time for that. We over here, we doing other stuff. All right, so we gotta stay on. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Foot in the Ass Entertainment with the $5 drop. We will stay on. We will stay on to about uh, 11:10 or something. 300 says, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? Sports season have me focused on saving money and working out. I'm a real big homebody. For $5, we not staying on for a whole half an hour for $5. I'm staying on for a couple of more minutes. Mr. I'm rich. So hold on. What the fuck was I just saying before I read that comment and just got totally... Usually I'm a homebody. Usually I stay in the crib, work out, eat, and work. I don't usually go outside. I stay in the crib, work out, eat, and work. If I got somewhere to go, I go. Don't get me confused. I'm not going to be like standing at my door with the Shag and Scooby legs doing like this. I'm not going to be standing at the door like this with the Shag and Scooby legs. If I got somewhere to go, I'm fucking going. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, I stay in the crib. I don't care about none of that shit. Yeah, I don't care about none of that shit. I stay in the crib. Fuck, I care. Yeah, people need to find better coping mechanisms. But I don't think people necessarily are using drugs nowadays as coping mechanisms. Drugs are a lifestyle. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, we gonna stay with. Obviously, I ain't got no choice now. Yes, I need to get some of my... I should go to the laundry today. Shout out to Foot in the Ears Entertainment with the $5 drop. He says, you need a BBN shirt so that people pass by can see it. You're a fact. I gotta go. I hit the laundry today. I got some BBN shirts with me. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? And shout out to y'all guys about to get a lot of hate mail today, by the way. And shout out to, I forget who it is, Hassan with the $15 drop. All right, we're gonna stay on obviously longer. I ain't got no choice, you rat bastards. All right, so I'm gonna stay on longer. about 11:20 or so. Facts, fools on drugs for no real reason, trends and followers. Yeah, so it's a lifestyle now. Being a drug addict is a lifestyle. So I'm not talking about weed and I'm not talking about alcohol. I'm talking about the other drugs that are being used. I'm going to say something real quick. So this is something I used to go through when I used to smoke weed and I was a teenager. And like now, even today, I prefer, like if I'm going to smoke, I prefer to come outside, go somewhere and just walk and smoke. Because when I was a teenager, that's what I had to do. I couldn't smoke in the crib. You know what I'm saying? My parents was having that shit. I mean, like my stepmother, she was not having that. And if you home, I mean, if they not home, you know, we don't know what might happen. But when they home, you understand what I'm saying? So even now, I still do that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and I don't have a problem with it. Like, if I could just smoke where I'm at, that's cool too. But like, I don't have a problem with it. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, I'm cool with it. So I say all that to say is that became part of my ritual. It became, I know I'm gonna go smoke, so I know I gotta get 20 minutes, 30 minutes to the side because I gotta go do this. When you are using a different drug or a more powerful drug or whatever the case is, using like perks or whatever, you gotta become accustomed to have certain mannerisms that now revolve around what you're gonna do pertaining to your drug use. What are you gonna do before you get the drug, after you get the drug, in order to get the drug? You understand what I'm saying? So being a drug user now is a lifestyle. I'm gonna read some comments. Says, facts, fools on drugs for no real reason. Prince 2 and Mir says, get a charge in the drug. 300 says, a lot of people use drugs to escape reality. These are facts. Foot in the ass says, I don't get hate mail. These niggas know I don't respond. Shout out to that. DMW said, true indeed, that lifestyle was a death sentence as of late. Prince Tuamir says, man, the hate I get from these dudes even try to holler at your people. Boom. Iman Rich says, had to smoke in hallways and cuts. We had a spot in the river underneath a bridge to smoke. Good times, man. Rule, don't nobody see them dots. Jones says, yes, the trial starts on the 21st. Real quick, for everybody that might not know why I say rule, don't nobody see them dots, Jones, is because who here remembers, I like telling this story, who here remembers in Star Wars where the dude was like, droids? And the dude was like, I don't see no droids. That's where I get that from. Rue came in here with dots on his names one time. We don't see them shits. Wait, hold on. Which trial are you talking about, Rue? Taxstone, boom. Yeah, we're going to be covering Taxstone, obviously. Frosty, you're going to cover Taxstone trial. It starts on the 21st of this month. Yes, I'm going to be covering Taxstone, but I don't think they're going to be letting anybody in the building. So I'm going to be having to cover Taxstone from a distance. But thankfully, I know people on both sides. So hopefully we'll be able to give a very, very non-biased coverage of the Taxstone situation. Non-biased. I know people on both sides. So hopefully we'll be able to do a non-biased. It's gonna be non-biased, but we'll be able to have direct communication with both sides as far as the Taxstone case is concerned. That's a fact. And we're gonna allow both sides to vent and say whatever they want to say. We are not gonna hold either side back. I just have to make sure that I could get in contact with, I'm not gonna say which side, but we're gonna allow all parties to be able to say whatever they want. We're not going to hold anybody's words back in no way whatsoever. I don't comment on it that much because Taxstone doesn't have the opportunity. He hasn't. If Taxstone comes out and starts talking through somebody, every single thing that you see Troy Ave posting is getting reposted on fucking BBN. The only reason why I don't repost more Troy Ave is because that man is in there fighting for his life, and at the same time, I don't have direct access to him. Oh, yeah, that's nothing they could do anything about, particularly unless they know this, unless they know Taxstone people and no Casanova and no Troy Ave. I got a ton of plans I don't talk about. Thanks for the heads up, Prince Tuamir. Also appreciate you. But yeah, unless they could contact the two sides and convince the two sides not to, I'm gonna talk to whichever side is gonna talk to me is the side that's gonna talk. If I'm gonna contact both sides. If one side want to talk, the other side don't want to talk, okay. Period. Shit, I gotta post shit on Instagram. I just ran into Troy the other day. Shout out to Troy Ave. I just ran into Troy Ave the other day and shit at the fucking gas station. Was headed to an event with BQ Mommy. That's a fact. Saw them at the gas station. I was hanging out with my brother that day. I gotta post that shit. So they can't do nothing, man. They ain't stopping shit, man. Niggas ain't stopping shit. What up? What else? What else y'all want to talk about? We got 12 more. Wait, 12 more minutes. We got 12 more minutes. What y'all want to talk about? Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's go. crazy, man. This is weird. I might get a shave and dye this shit. I think I'm gonna go back to being handsome. I can make those choices. I might decide to go back to being handsome. I don't know nothing about that Wolfman project that just dropped that you're talking about. Why don't you DM it to me so I can know what you're talking about? I got someone you can interview that knew Pac when he first moved to Cali. That's good stories. Have him hit me up. Them gates got me thinking about the Wu. The Wu-Tang? Wu-Tang. Hey, I do not speak for Inky. Inky, a whole grown man over there doing his business. I do not speak for Inky. But I'm pretty sure there's a good chance whatever he said I agree with. Just so we can be clear. How about them Cowboys? Look like I got 2 for the dog. Let me get out of this rain. I'm going back over here to this spot. Oh, yes, Cowboys tonight. Who they playing? They playing Tampa. Cowboys is probably going to get smacked. What the fuck? They playing Tampa tonight. That's a fact. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. So, what y'all want to chop it up on? What y'all want to ask me about? What y'all want to talk about? Come on. Hey. I don't talk business here, homie. You got to hit me up on my Instagram. Somebody put my Instagram in the chat. I don't talk business on live. Somebody put my Instagram in the chat so this brother can hit me up if you don't mind. They lost Zach Martin? Wait. I was about to pull my brush out. I was looking for my brush. Fucking rain. There you go. There go my Instagram, homie. You can hit me up and anything you want to ask me, you can ask me there. If you don't mind, I'd appreciate that. What else y'all want to talk about, man? Like y'all literally have me standing in the rain. Y'all do know this, right? When I'm not complaining, I'm just saying. What else y'all want to talk about? I'm up in odds. I don't know what I want to talk about myself. I'm all talked out. I like a hamburger with an egg on top, sunny side up. Some crispy beef bacon. I don't even think you can make beef bacon crispy. Just beef bacon, I guess, with some cheese on top of it. I'm about to eat a beef patty for lunch. I'm gonna make it the very special way, a very special way. It's gonna be delectable. Somebody sold my beef patty made the special way. Instead, I made a fat man sandwich. Shout out to that shit. Come on, man. We got 5 more minutes. What y'all want to talk about? What you think about the game Cash App being shut down because of not paying lawsuit? Everything the game has that he is incurring money from should be shut down if he's not paying the money to the lawsuit he lost. We're not doing that, right? Somebody sued him. The game decided that he wasn't going to show up to court. They got a default judgment. He should then have to pay the person. He's trying to get out of paying the person $7 million. He should have showed up to court. He says she groped her. He should have showed up to court. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm not here for that. Like, I'm not defending a nigga just because... I'm not defending bad behavior. It's bad behavior, man. I'm not saying he did it. I'm also not saying he's guilty. I'm saying she accused him of a thing. He was supposed to show up to court. He didn't show up to court. She got a default judgment. He got to pay. They already tried all the schemes, allegedly, putting all of his property in other people's name, all of that type of shit. I'm going to tell you something. All that shit is about to go the way of the fucking dodo bird. Listen. This dude goes to court. Listen to what I'm about to tell you. This dude goes to court, Adrian Broner. Adrian Broner owes child support or some shit. I'm not even 100% sure what he owed. I'll tell you about Trippie Red. Give me 2 seconds. So Adrian Broner goes to court. The judge asks him why he doesn't pay. He said he's broke. The judge says, how are you broke? They're showing all this shit on Instagram. You flexing with money. You got all of these watches. You staying in all of these beautiful hotels. You at the casino, all this other shit. Like, how are you able to do this if you broke? He said, Joe, I'm broke. People give me money. Those are my friends. So the point in which I'm trying to make is they're not falling for shit like that no more. They're not falling for you don't got shit in your name. You owe these people money. You better figure out how to get it to them. Foot in the ass said what happened to Trippie Red. Trippie Red had a concert in Baltimore when the bus that was transporting the people who work for him, who work like on the stage or whatever, was headed back to the airport. The bus was shot up. The driver was hit. He's expected to recover, I believe. That was the only individual that was hit. Yeah, so that's what happened. Bronx Breads is Frost. Don, what's cooking? BBN, what's cooking? Have a prosperous day. Evening, y'all. Be great. Yeah, everybody, have a beautiful day today, man. Go out there. When something comes your way and you got the opportunity to perceive it in a negative manner, try not to. All right? Let's start attempting. And this doesn't go for if you're dealing with somebody that's just, you know, they just being difficult to you because they trying to make your life difficult. I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about just in your regular, honest experiences with other individuals. If something is about to happen negative, try to spin it to something positive. Try to receive the positive lesson, right? Try to receive the positive energy, the positive message from the experience. Try to receive that. I'm not talking about when you just got people that's just bitching for no reason and that whatever's going on with them, that's on them. You can't learn nothing from them. The problems that they're complaining about is actually projections, right? I'm talking about when you're actually something is going on where you're having an encounter with somebody that can possibly turn negative. Sit back for a second. God dang it. Sit back for a second and try to receive the positive information, the positive message. Bronx Breast said negativity is infectious and quite frankly should be against the law. Let's overcome people. It ain't that hard. Shout out to our Foot in the Ass Entertainment with the $5 drop. He says, just cause my nigga in the rain doing this. I'm literally in the rain today, pardon me, doing this shit. That's a fact. Shout out to Foot in the Ass. He said, cause you're literally in the rain doing this. I'm literally in the rain doing this right now. That's a fact. Shout out to the brother. Shout out to everybody that did a drop today. I'm not gonna call out the drops. I have a reason. Tomorrow I want to have a vote, and I want to know if y'all think I should call the drops. I'm only talking to the people who do drops. I'm not talking to the people who don't do drops. If you don't do drops, with all due respect, this isn't your realm. And I'm not talking to the people that did a drop like 6-7 months ago. I'm talking about the people who normally do drops. Do you prefer I call out the names? Do y'all prefer I call y'all out, or do y'all just prefer, is it okay if sometimes I don't, or whatever the case is? I'm curious. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. It is raining out here. I gotta get inside. I appreciate everybody that pulled up to the chat today. I appreciate everybody that did a drop today. I'm gonna call them out. I just feel uncomfortable when I don't. See, the problem is I'm not on the computer. So since I'm not on the computer, I can't see the super chats. It's not letting me see the super chats. So I don't know if I should call out any of the drops if I can't call out all the drops. You understand what I'm saying? So that's my position on that. Anyway, so I'm going to call out the drops for all these people that, you know, whatever. I just call out the drops. We can start over here. Shout out to, what's today, the 9th? Shout out to Mrs. Foot in the Ass, Mr. and Mrs. Foot in the Ass Entertainment with the $40 drop. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Foot in the Ass Entertainment with the $5 drop. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Foot in the Ass Entertainment with the $5 drop. Shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Foot in the Ass Entertainment with the $5 drop again. I don't know if y'all just heard that. I hope you did. Shout out to D Glass with the $5 drop. Shout out to John B with the $10 drop. And shout out to Hassan with the $15 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. I want to apologize for the individuals who I can't call out. I don't know how people feel about that. You understand what I'm saying? Just so we can be clear. I don't know how people feel about that. I was actually going to not be doing morning coffees, but y'all kept hitting me up asking me where morning coffee was. I got so many people who hit me up asking me to, where was morning coffee? Could we get morning coffee back? And that's why I'm here. All right? I don't know what to say. That's why I'm here. I appreciate y'all. Everybody that was hitting me up saying, for those couple of days that I missed morning coffee. Everybody that was hitting me up asking me where morning coffee was and encouraging me to bring it back. Not that I was never not going to. It was always coming back. Shout out to I'm Rich with the $20 drop. I can't remember the rest. Thank you for reminding me. Oh yeah, no, she's been an op. There's a whole bunch of them in here that I don't have ops. There's a whole bunch of people in here that dislike me that come in here and talk every day like we cool. What you talking about? I just don't say nothing because it's a waste of time for me to call them out. I gotta wait for them to do the shit. But I see them. I see them. Yeah, so shout to Black Cuddy. He was one of the individuals that hit me up. It asked me to bring it back. So that's why we doing morning coffee, man. That's why we doing it in the rain, sleet, and snow and all this other shit. If you think we're doing it for any other reason, it's just, you're just mad. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, so once again, I want to give appreciation to everybody that did drops today and previous days. You know, you guys are the best. Y'all guys make me feel loved, even though I'm not always real good at showing it. Oh, she had you fooled? Nah, there's a ton of them up, and some of them are green, homie. Yeah, no, that's another thing that led into it. Also, foot in the ass. You hit me up and asked me about it too, if I recall. That's another thing about it. Just so we could be clear, I didn't want to be removed from it from so many days that it wasn't part of my routine anymore. I'm a very routine related individual. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, when I'm really grooving is when I'm around shit that isn't trying to interrupt my life. You understand what I'm saying? That's when I'm really, 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 really grooving. You know what I'm saying? What up to Warren Sellers? How you doing this morning? He says, what up, fam? Chilling. Send me something to repost for you today. With that being said, I'm going to get out of here. I love y'all. Please go out there. Just try to be good. Just try to be a good person, man. I can't tell you how to do it. Just try to be a good person. You know? That's it. I can't tell you how to do it. You would know how to do it. You feel me? With that being said, like, comment, subscribes. Join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Boomers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one. I'm out.